Up universe. We are continuing our run of Pokemon Emerald Rogue that we started on Friday, but the power kept, or not the power kept going out, the internet kept going out over and over again. I don't remember exactly where we were. I believe I just sacked a Pokemon and got mad. And I think it was Scrafty. It's all coming back to me. Now I'm upset. I had forgotten what had happened, but now I remember. We also have no opportunity to really get the Pokemon back now, which is unfortunate. I believe Seviper was pre-built, so it has, like, interesting moves like Earthquake and Gunk Shot and stuff. Yeah, okay, I remember. I actually don't hate our team. Our team looks like really solid, all things considered. I feel like Aerodactyl's kind of paper thin when it comes to, like, ice moves, but that'll be fine, hopefully. You know what? Let's warm up with some Voltorb Flip. I feel like when in doubt, Voltorb Flip. Did I need healing items really badly? Is that what my brain is saying to me right now, that I was supposed to buy a bunch of those? No, we're fine on them right now. But we're not fine on doing Voltorb Flip, so we need to rectify that immediately. What's that cry? Alright, we're cooked, but maybe we can get one. Lock in. Is that Crustle? Something with pincers, for sure. That's Skiddo? No, Skiddo's the small one, right? Probably Pineco then. You know, I was gonna say it sounded a little bit like an engine, but in my defense, Varoom I don't think has like a crunchy 16-bit audio sprite. So even if I had heard that, a little bit tough. You know, it's a little crunchy, as they say. I don't think we have anything in the daycare right now. Heck, we're like really struggling. I know I just continue to run, but we're struggling. I missed that Scrafty, that Moxie Scrafty. If we see a Pokemon Lab, I'm grabbing that bad boy so quickly. You have no idea. I assume we're on level because we had died before, or I guess lost them on. This is Gym 5, we're on level. I think I have Stealth Rock and Earthquake on Metagross, right? Heck of a moveset, honestly. I'll do a quick move check though. Hey, I don't think I want Meteor Mash. It is strong, but I like what we have going for ourselves right now. I don't remember what gyms we've done, which is a real problem. I really don't remember. Okay, so we apparently have at least one water-type gym available to us. It's also raining as a shiny Simipour. I feel like I've been flexed on by a lot of shiny Simmies and whatever the other one's called. I really love that you were on Gym 5 and there's just constant rain up and Hydro Pumps. Can Hydro Pump miss in the rain or can it not? Hydro Pump. I know that Thunder, I think, doesn't miss in the rain. Okay, it looks like that does not have that effect there. Unless it's on the Rain Dance page, but I assume it's not. This being said, wow, we really can't tank water super good. Excalibur's not terrible for it, I guess. Hopefully it just misses. Life Orb Simipour with Rain does in fact hit quite hard if Hydro Pump never misses. I guess our best play Dragon Claw. We're dead. We're not dead. I'm sorry for assuming we were dead. I don't think this kills though, does it? It does, okay, cool. Did I get the... I did get the Rock Stun. Basculin also hits extremely hard. We can't really take another Super Power. I mean, I guess we maybe can. I'm gonna guess it knows Stone Head or Rock Head or whatever. Okay, no Super Power. This probably one hits us. I'm gonna assume we don't outspeed it. We should be able to tank a Super Power in Metagross. I hope at least. Okay, we can tank it pretty easily. I want to try to outspeed this Caracosta, but I'm too scared to. I don't think it has... I mean, I guess if it has fighting moves, we're in trouble. It's setting up. That's actually horrifying. If we can survive a hit from it, we should kill it, I guess. Not really something I like to say. They might try to set up another move, though. Oh, we do outspeed it still. Wow, Caracosta's slow. Holy. Or Metagross is kind of fast, one or the other. Guess we'll just go for the Quaque again. Kind of weird how the entire water gym is weak to ground. That's not the entire one. I knew we were gonna miss the Zen Headbutt. Thank goodness they missed that too. I was like, you know, if we hit this, it's dead. I don't know if Caracosta had Sturdy, but if it did, then Stealth Rock came in clutch again. No death, so we'll certainly take it. It was a good chunk of resources used. I mean, that was a gym batch 5 down. It's not bad, right? We're about to hit the point where we plateau and lose. Aw, man. Oof, I would like to do this, but we won't get a Pokemon if we do. I don't know if we have a rival on this floor either. Yikes, because if we have a rival... Actually, we can get a Pokemon. I'll do it. If we have a rival, then we might be kind of ultra throwing. I just want to know what they're leading with. Alright, so it's Skyla. I'm down. It's a little expensive. Emolga. Okay, so if we can get like a Lumberry or something, it's probably the play. We'll probably catch whatever's here just to have it. Oh, Lantern's dope. Can I shiny Pokeblock here? Heck. Forgot that we're not leveled up yet, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. My plan was to come here and level up and then grab a Pokemon here. Just because I don't remember when the last rival fight was, and I don't want to... Oops, did not mean to bullet punch. I don't want to end up in a situation where we're fighting a rival down levels. Nice flinch. Cool. So we got Lantern at least. I mean, it's interesting coverage. We don't have any water or electric on our team, so I don't think it's bad. Lantern's a cool Pokemon, too. I just miss my Scrafty, if I'm being honest with you. I think we'll hit up a Mart. I'd like to start getting Hyper Potions. I think we can now. There's no rival battle either, which is quite nice here. I don't know why I gamble in that machine. I'm always disappointed and there's really no in-between. Heck, we cannot get them yet. Those are repels. I thought those were super potions. Thank goodness I caught myself. We absolutely can get them. I was thinking we could. I'm gonna just spend down on them. Gonna give a Cherry Berry over to Metagross. I think the most important thing is to keep Metagross alive, obviously. I mean, to keep everyone alive is the goal. But really just get out there and get Stealth Rock down, because I feel like that'll do a ton of work for us. Super satisfying. Using up our potions lets us fully heal, in the fresh waters, can fully heal the Lantern. Running out of potions is like such a painful way to die that I really don't want to face it. 65 is kept, we are 65 right now. Let's do a quick move check. I assume we're fine. I don't really know what we changed. Bullet Punch is just so nice to have. Iron Defense could be nice if we get time to set up on something too, but I don't know what we drop for it because our move is set's like really stacked right now. What do we have? Icicle Crash. We'll go for Icicle Crash. I don't know what you know already. Aqua Ring, Flail, Takedown, Hydro Pump. Debating Confuse Ray, but I'm thinking we'll probably skip on it. You learned Supersonic and Confuse Ray, that's crazy. I just got so unlucky with Confuses, and I could see Aqua Ring being... Aqua Ring probably takes too long to actually pop off. I'll do Confuse Ray instead of it. Alright, we know what we're going against. It's an Emolga in slot 1. It costs us 4,000 to get that information, which is like 2.5 Hyper Potions. Wait, that's 3.5. Dang, that actually might not have been worth it. I mean, it's fine. I think I would have led this way anyways, but if it was something like notable, then it would have been nice to know. I cannot believe it went for that rather than Paralysis. That's brutal. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. I was expecting that Cherry Berry to go extremely hard, and I felt wicked smart for going for it. But what do we think that this is gonna do? Crunch, maybe? Honestly, leading with Baxcalibur might have been the play, too. I could swap here. I don't know what it's gonna do. I imagine it's a Crunch. Draco Meteor? We should be able to tank that, right? Huh? First time? Okay. Yanmega is a little scary. Never mind. It's like Yanmega is a little scary. It's gonna speed boost, but we kill it with Bullet Punch unless she swaps. But even then, it just dies when it comes back out. Oh my God, Stealth Rock is the best. I'm so glad I went for it. Altaria is gonna get not conked. Why didn't Altaria get conked with Stealth Rock? It must have heavy duty bits or whatever it's called. The thing that makes you immune to stage effects. I don't think they have Mega. Should be safe. Ah, it's an unfortunate miss. They went for Defog, but they got rid of the rocks. Okay, I'm gonna reset them. Will-O-Wisp is annoying. You got me on that one. I imagine they're gonna go for Defog again. Okay. I outspeed, so I'm gonna just go for his own headbutt and hopefully get a flinch. Or a KO, but I don't think we can KO. Went for Hurricane this time. I should have set up Stealth Rock again. This is dumb. I think there's only one Pokemon left. Okay, there's 3 actually. I am bad at counting. Alright, let's swap for Leech Seed. So this is Grass Flying. I can't help but feel that Baxcalibur's really safe right now, but I don't know. Those early superpowers have me really doubting things. I feel like Baxcalibur should have Moxie or something. I don't know why. Ooh. Wyvern switches into the Stealth Rock. Brutal. I appreciate the Sippy redeem. I'll drink to that and you stay hydrated as well. 6,000 space bucks. In this economy. That's actually a really clean gym, all things considered. It's a legendary and a bug catcher. You know I gotta risk it on the legendary. I think I'm gonna skip the Calm Sharp route and just go for the Honey Tree Habitat to level up. I was gonna say our team is really weak to fire, but it turns out we're just not that weak to fire. Although hydro pumps are probably gonna be annoying to go for. Not like Stone Edge or Rock Slide's gonna be much better. Our coverage is super nice. I didn't realize you could Earth Quack a Lampent. I thought add Levitate. I'm really glad that mashing there was not a real issue. I also want to figure out why I'm not getting new Pokemon. That's something I have to look up, but I haven't kept a few of my shinies from previous runs in the wild area. Do I have to just catch everything there? Surely not. I figured it would just cycle out the oldest ones. Not like I can KO them there, because you can only catch them or run away, and I think if you run, they stay, right? I don't think I want a Lampent right now. Maybe if we didn't have Volcarona. We'll do an average wet route, so we gotta be a little bit careful of trainers. Floette and Stone Edge are cool Pokemon. Oh, let's be careful of trainers, haha! The humble trainer that you forced to fight 5 seconds into the route. Go back to a Citrus Berry for now. We should do a battle prep soon for those items. If I did that before, we would have had like maybe some solid things like leftovers if they were selling them. I let's assume this is a dragon trainer. I don't know why this is a bird trainer. I think we bullet punch here. Heck, I mean, we're fine. I don't know how many Pokemon they have. I feel like Minior has a priority move too, usually. Maybe not. Bird, yeah. Bird, also known as my Meteor. Honchkrow could probably delete Metagross. I've learned this from a very valuable source. I guess Lantern's pretty bulky traditionally. Does it have static? I'll check after this. You know, High Jump Kick has a chance to miss and does like 50% of your health if you miss. I don't know why that move exists. What you got, Lantern? Volt Absorb. Okay. Volt Absorb could be pretty cool if we switch into it. Also for the Electric Gym. But also Lantern almost died, which is really scary. Thankfully, we crafted a good chunk of super potions, so we'll be fine on that front for the moment, at least. I was gonna catch these for the Pokédex, but I don't know if it's worth it. What balls do we have? We have a bunch of Quick Balls still. I guess I'll Quick Ball the Floette and the Stone Edge, wow. Blade. It's not even Hone Edge, it's just the evolution, but... Doublade, sorry. It's probably not Blade. Thinking about it critically for a second. Look, there's a lot of Pokemon now. There's like 1,000 of them. I should do one of those, like, the quizzes I used to do on stream where it's like, name as many of the 151 original Pokemon as you can in a row. And not in a row, but like in like 10 minutes or whatever. There's probably one to do them sequentially too, but you know I'm not getting Dex numbers. I know Bulbasaur's won because Bulbasaur fans will let you know. Oh, Black Augerite, thank goodness. We are going to try to skip that trainer. We will remember there's an item on that lower path there. We have a Rotato here. I'm gonna wait for them to look right, I think. I think we're forced into this fight. We are, in fact. Bulbasaur number 1. See, it happens. It's inevitable. I like Lycanroc. It kind of grew on me. I don't know why. I didn't like hate it before, but I certainly didn't have any strong feelings about it. Sudowoodo almost just one-hit Metagross. Just like food for thought. We literally hit a 120 on it, so it hit us for 240. I think that's how that works. And just almost died, which is really cool. I'm glad that it didn't, like, don't get me wrong, believe you me, I'm like grateful that it didn't go down like that, but the fact that it almost did really puts me in the Pokemon Emerald Rogue mood today. I wasn't quite feeling it, but now I'm feeling it. Probably one more trainer here. That's so scary. Go away. Snowball? What the heck does Snowball do? Probably something unscrupulous. King's Rock is a nice pickup. Bag too full. Hold my money. Pockets too heavy. Ninja Turtle swag. Famous words. I saw people glazing a Ninja Turtles or roguelike recently. I want to say it was a roguelike or a Hades-like, which surprised me. I hate the term Hades-like, for the record. I thought about a lot of things, but the reason my heart still beats is to talk down to games that I don't really like that a lot of people like. Alright, what do we got? Oh, Deoxys. I grabbed Deoxys once, but I think it might have been on my phone. It kind of just snaps in half when it gets hit to my memory, but it's also like really ouchy, which is really stinky. I'm gonna assume it doesn't have any dark moves because I don't think it traditionally gets any. Oh, this island looks sick though. What a freaky theme too. Okay, we're gonna have to fight it. Do we want the Deoxys on our team is the question, and I think the answer is maybe no, actually. This might be a tough fight for us. Earth Quake should be more damage. It ripped a recover initially, which is good for us. But it should push it at least, alright. I might have to get it lower, but we're gonna go for... Wait, what? I thought I had pushed it out of its enrage already, I'm dumb. I didn't. It must have been like at 1 HP. This could be a real problem. We might just want to kill this thing unironically. You're early? I mean, am I early? This doesn't feel super early for me. Maybe it is early because I've been getting started later. Alright, Deoxys. Do we want Deoxys? Oh, let me look at his stats really quick. We can't get chili anymore, so we don't necessarily need water. I don't know what the other ones are, though. I also don't know how to form change it in this. I just want to see what its stats are. Wow, its base stats are 50 HP, 150 attack, 50 defense, 150 special attack, 50 special defense, 150 speed. So yeah, if that gets hit, it's dying. Its attack form has 20 defense and 20 special defense. Oh my god. Somehow its speed form is the second bulkiest form. That really surprises me. Change Deoxys form Pokemon Emerald Rogue. You have to reach the final boss with Deoxys in your party to get an item that lets you change its form. Alright, well, maybe we should take it then if this run's gonna make it that far. But I'd have to drop Lantern for it. I mean, Lantern doesn't have anything on it right now. I guess I'll take it. It just feels like it's more of a curse than anything else to have, though. I also like Lantern, so I kind of regret it. But if I see a lab, I'm going to drop it for Scrafty. Every time someone says this is the run dies. I don't make the rules, but that is in fact what happens. Okay, we don't know what this gym is. We know that it's not flying. Deoxys is perfectly split on its damage, so I don't see a reason for us to build it as a physical attacker. Specifically, I mean. We could do Psycho Boost and Knockoff, I guess. Seems good. The fact that the Oxys has recover is rough. I mean, it's not like rough or anything, but I really feel like if it takes a hit, a super effective hit, and that thing looks like it's dead. Like, maybe I'm misreading how squishy it is, but I feel like I'm not. I feel like it's cooked. I feel like it's grilled. I feel like we gotta lead with Metagross. Like, setting up Stealth Rock is just so heckin' nice. We'll grab a Citrus Potion and give it to... Actually, you know what we'll do? Do we have the... We will give a Colbur Berry over to Deoxys. That way if it get knocked off or something, it might not kill. Maybe. But we'll see. Alright, Gym 7, I think. Hey, the Poison Gym that we didn't get last time. That I was, like, super prepared for. This is the gym that made me realize that there's more than 8 gyms available. Oh. Didn't hurt that bad, actually. Gonna outspeed us regardless of how we slice it, so I'm gonna rip a Zen Headbutt here, because we should live. That only did 90. Oh, now it'll probably kill. Hopefully we kill first. Alright, cool. We kill. It's fine. Thank goodness I kept Bullet Punch. I was noodling with the idea of dropping it for Meteor Mash, but I was like, no, the priority move's way too important, and I was super right. This should disable any more focus sashes, however, Drapion is almost certainly gonna rip a dark move into us. What resists dark? Pokemon, what types resist dark? I feel like this gotta be something fairy, maybe? Bug, fairy, and fighting. Volcarona might be able to take a hit. But Volcarona, is Bug weak to poison? I might just look at Volcarona. Normal on poison. I guess I'll do a Volcarona switch. I can see Volcarona dying here, but if it's going to be like a knockoff, Volcarona can take it, which will be nice. Alright, Earthquake is not what I expected. I don't... Okay, I was going to say I don't think Volcarona can take it. Volcarona can absolutely take it. I want to set up again. I'm going to go for a Fiery Dance. I don't want to risk getting crit. Good, we got the other extra special attack up. That's nice. Our health is okay. Garbodor is a heckin' unit, though. Hopefully another special attack up. Oh my god, yes, alright, we're +3. This should be good as long as we outspeed anything. Because anything that comes in... Quillfish... They don't have water set up now. I feel like this is the one that gets Swift Swim. Let me check. It does have Poison Point or Swift Swim, which is why it normally ends up outspeeding me. It has 85 speed, base. Volcarona's base speed is 100, so we should outspeed because we're +1 speed as well. You can tell I'm like sweating this one because I'm like looking up stuff. Because we've been outsped by it before, and I knew it was Swift Swim, but there's no rain set up because this is the Poison Gym. Sneasler should just, like, fold in half. Grafaiai might have a priority move, but I don't know what it could kill us with. Okay. Getting special attack +3 because of the 2 lucky ups from Fiery Dance was enough for Volcarona to sweep that really reliably. I feel like my screen just flashed. That's Gym Badge 7 done though, nice and smooth. Keep Deoxys in the bag. Oh right, Deoxys would have been pretty good here, huh? That's a good point, I kind of forgot that. Oh well, too late. The Illusion of Choice. We will get a few levels in this Honeytree Habitat for sure. Oh wait, you know what? This is the run, right? I just remembered. We have an escape rope still. We're gonna be able to use it if we don't die before the rival. No way. This might be the run that gets to Gym 8 and dies on Gym 8. We still have the escape rope? Yeah, we do. We do. I just remembered it too. That's so nice. All I could think about was this run and how I was so mad that I lost the Scrafty. It's Moxie. That was like devastating to me. Maybe we're saved. We're all 85 now. I'll do a quick move check when we get to the next area. Obviously, trainer battles are just not something we want to do anymore. We'll do a quick move check now. Rage Powder is not what Volcarona really wants. Not doing Fire Blast is too risky at this point. Didn't really learn anything. Do we have rare candies? We do have rare candies. I guess I might as well rip them now. I feel like this is like the biggest increase of levels. I had to think for a moment, did I just level up or not? I guess I'll just throw all the feathers on Deoxys to get it kind of caught up, because I don't think we can feather. Yeah, our EV's already all done. Good call on those. I'm so glad someone remembers these things. I heckin' don't. Maybe I need to have more faith. Maybe that's my problem. I don't really get the point of these feathers. I mean, I get them. I just don't get how you're supposed to EV train. Because, like, you get EVs in this, from my understanding, only when you fight trainer Pokemon. So what EVs do you get? Is it just, like, random? Thank goodness I have Metagross. Oh, Altaria, my beloved. There appears to be an item that I cannot physically get, and I think that Yeah, I'm gonna just take that fight. I think this is my best chance. There's a lot of fights on the left path, like a lot of them. I was gonna say, if this Sudowoodo counters and kills my Metagross, like, I was like, surely we're much higher level now, so we should be fine. But I was very afraid when I got it to yellow health instead of KOing it. There was certainly some fear in my heart. More than a little bit. I saw a trainer's head. I heckin' saw them. They thought they were hiding down there. I'm on red alert right now. What? No rival here? I guess it's in the next room. Surely there's a rival on this floor. It has to be, right? There's just no rival! But I've never beat Gym 8. There's supposed to be a rival here. This rival's the one that ruins me every time. Where is it? We just didn't get it. Oh, is this not Gym 8? It is Gym 8. What? No, I want to be unlocked from the stupid escape rope. Where's the rival? I hate it here. We just didn't get a rival on floor 8. Maybe they're on floor 9. Maybe they're at Victory Road, you know? You didn't get 147, did you? I don't remember. I didn't get any this stream, at least. Yeah, so I did gym 5, 6, and 7 without any. Or 6 and 7, maybe? I think I've done 2 gyms. We are all of level. We did just take a heal, so our free heal is still available. Everyone has items. We will go in. Yeah, I haven't got any rivals this stream. What's the Psychic Bug matchup? Is Psychic weak to Bug? There's something weird with it. I think it's weak to Bug, right? Alright, we take normal damage from Bug. Absurd read. I mean, I guess that wasn't even really a read. Okay, chill, please. No crit, no crit. Big money, no whammies. I think this is 2. I'd like to go to 4. This thing actually hits really, really hard. I think I'm gonna max potion. Guess it's 3. Honestly, 3 might just be enough. No, there's no reason to stop at 3. Did it run out of drill runs? Oh my god. I guess that was the first contact move, maybe? Yeah, I'm just going. Especially if it's burned. There's a lot of healing potions, but if it gets us through this without Metagross dying, I'm gonna be so happy. I called them healing potions. You can tell that I'm hip with Pokemon lingo. Alright, we are +6. I think it's 5 or 6. I'm pretty sure that's 6. Megahorn can miss? My brother in Arceus? Is it Arceus or Arceus? Let's have a quick powwow. I need to actually know. I feel like I've been an Arceus sayer, but I can see it being Arceus as well. Then they Volcarona all over the place. I was like, I hope this doesn't have a focus sash. I mean, we should be fine anyway, assuming it's special. I really wish we had Stealth Rock down. I thought we had set it up, but I guess we didn't. No, we do have Stealth Rock down. Those two were just flying off the ground so they don't get hit. Or maybe they had heavy duty bits or whatever. Okay, we did have it down. I thought we didn't. Just being able to get rid of things with Focus Sash is really what I want, or Focus Band. Golisopod has a move with priority, however, it's bugged, so it shouldn't hurt that bad. Okay, never mind, it has Aqua Jet, which is a lot scarier. I was thinking it was going to use First Impression instead of Aqua Jet. Well, I hate to say it, but that is Gym Badge 8 completed and keeping our starter alive completed. I don't actually hate to say it. I guess I do because I was a huge downer about how it's not going to be the run. Unfortunately, we haven't won. Do I get Scrafty back and drop Deoxys? I think I do. There's a full stop, rest stop there which could heal us up though. Crap, what do? We either drop Deoxys and get Scrafty, or we go for the full stop and go do like a team upgrade. We could do a team upgrade here too. How much money do we have? It can't be that much. We spent so much recently. 40k, we're actually just loaded. I'm going to grab Scrafty instead of Deoxys. Heck Deoxys. Maybe I changed my mind. I don't know if I want to Heck Deoxys or not. Actually, Scrafty might not even be there. It probably is. I feel like there's a priority for Pokemon that you've lost on the run. Oh boy, I hope I can catch this Noivern so it doesn't start ripping me apart with infinite damage. It's really not doing that much damage, but I am being dramatic because it didn't get in a quick ball. You know, I leveled up Metagross to 95 and didn't even use it. I said that I would, and I have to stick to my word. I'm sorry, Deoxys. Nothing personnel, kid. My Scrafty, my sweet baby boy. Scrafty brought a curse where opponents can crit more. Let's go, Scrafty. Maybe that wasn't worth it in the end. Oh my god, of all the curses to get, that's probably my least favorite one. Holy. Wowie zowie, that is super unfork knife. I mean, it could have probably been even worse than that, but heightened crit chance. Oh, but look who it is. It's look who it is, and you wouldn't expect it to be look who it is, but it is look who it is. You don't have a held item right now, I don't think. Oh man, Scrafty really grew on me. If it was some Pokemon I liked more, I probably wouldn't have given up it for Scrafty, but I'm not super attached to the Deoxys in the first place. I will escape rope. Wonder what escape rope does in the end. Do you skip the fight? Surely you skip the fight with how rare it is. This feels like everything is in the shop at this point. No, I'm just kidding. Not everything is in the shop. Leftovers are at least gone. Actually, most of the expensive stuff are gone. It's like everything that's not expensive. I'm gonna run out of citrus berries, which is the problem. I would love leftovers. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get leftovers. We don't have an assault vest, which is fine. Dragon Gem is an option too for Baxcalibur, maybe. I just don't want to rip through the berries too quick because we only have 6 left in the bag. We have a loaded dice already? Dang, maybe I do switch Baxcalibur over since we already have the loaded dice. Maybe it's fate. I should have checked out what we had. We actually have like Mondo stuff. I think I'll keep Citrus Berry on Metagross. Did I buy it last stream? I'm surprised I would have done that if I did. Man, I struggle to see when Endure is ever going to be usable for me. I feel like I've been obliterated by it when an opponent uses it, but it just feels like such a bad move to use. We're getting a little low on healing items. Not like incredibly low, but lower than I'd like to be, which is never nice to see. Alright. It could have been 2 streams ago, I don't know. I should have sold items and stuff too. We were a little high and stuff, but we've used some of them, so we probably have more bank space now. For a moment, I was like, is End's fight gonna start? What if you just use it, it doesn't work, and the game laughs at you? Escape rope. It doesn't work. I think you're supposed to escape rope not in battle? How the heck was I supposed to know that? Heck. We'll do it live. Surely there's one more rival, but why would you do it on the map? It's set to escape from a rival specifically. It's true, but the thing specifically says in this game, like I know how escape rope works normally, the text on it is different. It says instantly escape from most encounters. So like in my defense, it seems perfectly logical where I'd be coming from. Tempest Scorch kind of crunks me. Aerodactyl gets really hurt here. But I know it says the dungeon, but the text on it, it functions differently. The challenge is to escape from a rival battle, I think. Like, I understand how it works, but clearly it's changed because it says most encounters. This is an encounter. Power Whip is just enough to, like, one-hit me. Maybe we outspeed? We do. Cool. I don't think... I understand what you're saying. Believe you me. I am wishing I wasn't doing this fight right now. I was really hoping we were gonna get that. Unfortunate. Stone Edge already has a heightened chance to crit too. What do we want to do here? Metagross should be able to kill probably with a steel punchy thing. I'm gonna take a sec to set up Stealth Rock. Oh, I hope we survive that. We do, like, really reliably. Okay, this Cresselia is actually, like, profoundly bulky. Ice Beam should be fine, right? I was gonna say, I don't know if it learns any dark moves, but as long as we don't freeze, we should be fine. See, that's the irony. You're supposed to say, as long as we don't freeze, I'll be fine, and then you'll immediately freeze every time without any fail. That's really funny. Let's see. Wait, this isn't a cute farm sim game? You're correct, it's not cute farm sim game. It's Pain Simulator, which is like a cute farm sim game. How's it going, T? You know you do have a heightened chance to crit, so I'll let you get away with it this time. But why would escape rope say encounter if it means like the stage? It just doesn't make any sense. Metagross is kind of a bulk assassin. I think the rivals levels kind of broke because Metagross was 95, but we didn't have any chance to level up, so the game gave us like the rival as if everything was... as if we were 85 for the team, but we just weren't. All I know is I would have tried on the overworld first. I'm about to time you out for like 3 years. I won that and it was only 1 casualty. We should be praising how great I am. Maybe I should unban the bot. Maybe I do need top viewers. Look, it wasn't great, but it was fine. Now we can get another lab, but we can just get our Deoxys back, and we're good. But it doesn't make any sense. It says encounters. This is not an encounter. This is a shop. What, can I just use it in a gym and then where do I go? Do I skip the gym? Do I skip the Elite Four? It doesn't make any sense. Do I need to do anything else here? I don't think so. We need to level up, but it's fine. Is timing someone out for 3 years the same as... you don't get to level up your Pokemon before the Elite Four. The bright side is they have the logic that I think that the trainer had. The bad side is I don't really have anything to do with this Bronzong. I'm gonna try for Volcarona setup, I guess. Okay, that is an unfortunate crit. I'm so glad that... Okay, I guess Bronzong will just crit Explosion. That's a very normal thing that normal trainers would do when they have their Pokemon on the line. I'm glad that that's how that went down. That's good. That's a very normal thing to happen, so I'm glad that it went down like that. Hatrina's Fairy, unfortunately. I was thinking that Scrafty was a safe pick, but they got the pick after us, so we get kind of scrunk and bunked by that. I can't stand that stuff like that happened in this game. I physically cannot use Bullet Punch because of the terrain that's down. I did not realize that. Great. I think we're just kind of dead at this point. As much as I'd like it to not be the case. Volcarona is our best bet for getting through this, I think, unscathed. I mean, Scrafty's still a solid bet. But Scrafty gets obliterated as soon as the fairy move comes out. I'm not gonna Earthquake, we don't outspeed it, I don't think. Isn't Mystical Fire like a legendary move? Am I crazy thinking about that? Like Victini or something? Maybe not Victini. Or wait, no, that's Delphox? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Icicle Spear is just the better play. Scale Shot ups our speed and lowers our defense? Maybe Scale Shot's the play then. It's got a chance to miss, but if it's going to give us speed up, I'm not super upset with that. Oh my god, I just used a Dragon move on a Fairy-type Pokemon, and it even said it wasn't going to work, and I just did it anyways. It doesn't know a Fairy move? It's giving me a bunch of attack for free? Earthquake mentioned? You can counter a shot, that's actually a good point, yeah. So we're in Trick Room now, which means we're not going to outscale or outspeed anything. Except Orbeetle, I guess, because it's quick. Or slow? No, it's quick. And maybe Excalibur is kind of slow as heck. I can believe that. I was gonna say, what if it Mega Alakazams? Excalibur isn't very fast. It's feeling fast in a Trick Room. Unfortunately, it just turned back to normal. That is a raw Lugia on the Lord's Day at that. We're dead. Excalibur is the tankiest Pokemon in the game. 5 hit, please. I don't even get it. Like, was this supposed to be difficult? I just sacrificed one of my strongest Pokemon, and it was fine. Giant Sword on back is slow? No, look, it's a dinosaur. Like, okay, hear me out. Let's say you are 40 meters tall. Let's say you're 40 meters tall, okay? And you're like, ooh, I walk so slow. You're still walking like a mile in like a step or two, right? So like, are you really slow? It's a big dinosaur. Okay, so this is interesting. We have a normal route now. We don't get the opportunity to heal anymore for free, which is interesting. I guess we get healed at the end of the route. I did take a hit there on our squad. I would like to level up before we get to the next gym, I think. There's a legendary encounter available to us, so we will certainly be taking that. Hopefully there'll be something nice there. I really don't want to do a route. I'm gonna look this up. What is a tough route? Pokemon Emerald Rogue. Tough is high trainer count. You know, actually, a honey tree sounds pretty good. Yeah, tough ones are... Calm is low trainer count, 5 wild Pokemon. Average is 3 wild Pokemon medium. Tough is 2 wild Pokemon, high trainer count. Oh man, I'm nervous. We should catch a Palossand, right? No reason really not to. I brought up a a Google spreadsheet that explained that to me. And I want you to know there's a tab of it for Voltorb Flip, which just explains how Voltorb Flip works. Like, it's not like, here's the answer to everything, but it explains how to play it, which will... Which is good. They say that some of the boards are like playing Minesweeper on Expert, and I'm not really good at Minesweeper, so I feel validated that I've won any boards. Wait, oh my god, you level much slower! The cap was 88 before. Oh, I thought that the game was like deliberately like assuming we didn't have anything, so bring us to a point. So the cap is much lower. So Metagross at 95 is actually even stronger than I thought. Very cool. I didn't realize that's how it would work. It's funny because I've technically done this before. So this is now the cap, I assume. And Scrafty didn't level past 91. I was gonna say Dialga, but I didn't want to like walk up here and have it be like, I don't know, Mewtwo or something. Dialga got some gnarly typing. Thinking Metagross can probably tank it for a little bit. Oh, this team goes so hard. It's Pikachu. I guess the Ultra Ball's probably the play, right? Okay, that's something. I really wish we had a Pokemon Center. We may as well take the trained Pokemon habitat. We could swap out Palossand if it's something useful. It's Ice Q, which I don't think I want. However, Ice Q is real heckin' annoying. Oh no, I would have bought way more healing items if I knew we just weren't gonna get any more at this point. Like, we are so low on healing items in the grand scheme of things. I had no idea that we were gonna get, like, nothing after a certain point. Damn. I guess I'll top everyone off now. Why does the battlefield keep getting weird? I don't know. I think it's a bug because when you get into a encounter that forces a terrain like battlefield getting weird or electric terrain or whatever, sometimes it carries into the next stage. I don't think it's intentional. It might be. Oh, we are low on healing items. Holy guacamole. I'll check Dialga's moves once I KO this. I will not be casting the Ice Q. It will live a Bullet Punch. Alright, Alright, cool beans. Now that it's up to the new cap, which is 91 apparently. Roar of Time is a dragon hyper beam? I didn't realize that's what that was. Aura Sphere is pretty cool. Actually, Dialga, what are you? You're a special attacker? And I kind of like your nature, to be honest with you. What's Power Gem? It's like 80. 80's nice. Cool, you got some cool coverage, I guess. Oh man, I don't really want to waste energy powder healing. I guess it's 50. Oh no, if I knew we weren't gonna get any more shops, I would have spent down. This sucks. Why would I Earthquake TM on Dialga? It's 20 more power than Power Gem, but we have 50 more special attack. Surely Power Gem is better. It's 80 base power versus 100. Granted, I don't exactly know how it works, but my brain says that 50 more special attack makes it so that this would do more damage. Since it's like more than 20% higher. Okay, I'm 40 meters tall, how tall is that in feet? Sorry, I didn't see the 40 meters tall question. That is 1.6 miles in feet, I believe. Or Power Gem. Did I say Earth Power? I think I misspoke. Ghost type is horrifying. Is this the normal order of the black and white Elite Four? Actually, probably not, because it's probably a mixed one. I'm gonna guess Runergus is not gonna try and kill us turn one. Somehow that's even worse. I'm gonna try to flinch. No clear body anymore. Time for Earthquake. I really don't want to deal with those toxic spikes. Those make me so sad. Okay, Spiritomb's probably gonna knock off, I would guess. I think it's time to swap. You know what dark moves to Viper? I don't suppose you do. You know Bite. Not gonna be super effective against that. Honestly, it might just be a Dialga swamp here. Dialga shouldn't get poisoned. Discraft you for goats? Yeah, I think I'm... Wow, why did Foul Play hit so hard? Scratchy's gonna get poisoned. Actually, do we eat it up because we threw a steel Pokemon out? Is that how it works? It's not. Okay, I thought it was. The poison Pokemon, I guess, that you have to throw out to suck it up. I should have reassessed Scrafty's moves. I don't know if Payback's the play. What do we do? I guess we'll crunch for the defense down. I think we play in the Spiritomb right now because it's not doing much besides just status moves on us. If we get a kill, we'll be in much better shape. Annihilate can probably one-hit us if it outspeeds us. I don't know if I want to take the risk. I didn't know that it got... God, these are all resistant to dark. Switching to Scrafty was a terrible idea. So it's Ghost and Fighting. I don't think we can kill it in one hit. I do think it could kill us in one hit. Maybe Viper can survive a hit? Heck. I could do a sack to Palossand to see what it'll do too. I'm not super attached to Palossand. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It might actually survive because it'll use a fighting move, right? Or it should. It bulked up. Okay, that's actually way worse. Okay, we might be able to kill it just fine now. It's certainly going to do a lot of damage, but I'm thinking we can one-hit it. Rage Fist doesn't have priority. I'm hoping that we can one-hit it with our Meteor Punch, Bullet Punch. Nah, we're dead. Good run. It's super unfortunate that that's how that went. Yeah, the Dark Swap was certainly not a hit. Maybe the Dialga can kind of stabilize us with its speed, I guess. This Annihilate can probably one-hit basically anything that can't resist Ghost right now. Alright, we killed him. Also, I thought Excalibur was kind of like super squishy. Is it actually really tanky? I don't know much about it, admittedly. Gets off Flash Cannon. I'm gonna guess it's gonna go for 2 Swords Dance. Hopefully this is enough. I don't know how strong Dialga is. Cool. Didn't it just tank a bunch of stuff a few fights ago? It did, but it was tanking... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Fire moves. As an Ice Dragon. Dragons are often chunky, you're right. Dragon's a nice defensive type. Oh, I forgot to equip an item on Dialga, you absolute buffoon, you clown! You tried to Poltergeist me and I heckin'... Or Poltergeist, I guess not Poltergeist, that's the Pokemon. You buffoon. You absolute crayon muncher. I guess I'll just keep Flash Cannoning at this point. Alright, Dialga's bulked out of its mind. If I didn't misplay on the Annihilate, we would have had way less deaths on this fight. It would be nice to get a lab. I would grab Metagross back for sure. Although we are treading some tremendous grounds. Because we were stuck on Gym 7 and 8 for a very long time, but now we're on Elite 3, which is nice. I'd like to get these dudes that one-shot their dudes. Doesn't happen for me. Step 1, get lucky. We have shops. Okay. So I think the play is take the 2 trained Pokemon and just work with what we get. Oh, but that has a downside to it. We have to do a route. Every route is tough now. Heck. Yikes! Let's grab the trained Pokemon first, I guess. Because if we don't do the 2 trained Pokemon... If we do the 2 trained Pokemon, we don't KO any, we don't get any levels, so we're going into the Elite Four down a level, which is not the play. Huge Rabombi, thank you so much for paralyzing me. I feel so blessed by your kindness and your love. So give him this love ball. Thank you so much for not getting in the mall. That's actually super cool of you. I don't think this thing... I guess maybe I can Aura Sphere it. Alright, we're paralyzed. Is this thing like a... If I Flash Cannon it, this thing is dead. I know it in my heart. It's not worth it. I really don't want to waste a crap load of healing items here, but Rabombi would be really nice to have, actually. I guess I'll waste a crap load of healing items. I should have done this at the start, but I was thinking we were going to one-hit it. I think we can actually die from a crit. I don't know if Pokemon that are wild also get the effect, but I'm pretty sure a crit can kill us at this point. I'm so glad that this thing isn't getting caught. This actually feels really nice that this is how this is going down. Aw, man, we caught it. That sucks. Trying to fool the game. Hope it's working. Good call out for the item for Dialga. Your timeout time has gone from 3 years down to 2 years. Congratulations. Please make sure to fill out the requisite form, and we will process your unbanning post-hastedly. Alright, okay, here are 2 options. We do the route. The route means trainer battles almost guaranteed. Alternatively, we skip the route, we do this, we KO whatever Pokemon is here for levels. I think we KO instead. I really don't want to do a tough route. It is a throw, which kind of sucks for us to do. This thing's gonna kill us, probably. But that was really funny. Like, I was super clever on the joke I just made. You gotta admit it, right? Right? I'm funny. Rabombi has no psychics left, I think? That's real quirky that's how that went down. I can ether it, I suppose. Okay, so we can either heal our team and buy berries. We're buying healing potions. It's not even a question at this point. We need full restores and stuff. You think they sell revives? I think they do sell revives on the easier difficulty. That would keep us going for a little bit, but 15 is really not that many. I don't know why I gamble on that stupid machine. Alright, let's check moves on everyone. Sticky, Web, Moonblast, Sunspore, Psychic. It's actually kind of a cool set of moves. I kind of want to grab Quiver Dance though over Sticky Web. I'll basically turn it into a pseudo version of, Heck, I did that bad. Am I... Wait, hold on. You can game the heck out of the game. Right? You take a move with, like, low PP, like, in this case, Draining Kiss. I didn't replace Psychic. I thought I did. Okay, never mind. I was like, if I replace Psychic... Because if you replace a move with, like, 20 PP with one with 10 and then swap it back to the one with 20, you can just use a single ether to fill it, you know? I'm cooking some real profoundly cursed stuff. Just ignore me. I didn't think I'd make it this far. I thought I'd be, like, thinking about lunch right now. I want to check Scrafty's moves. I really don't like Scrafty's moveset as much as I used to. Payback is, like, not it. Speed up's gonna be bad. Maybe high jump kick is the play. Has anyone ever been disappointed by high jump kick before? I don't think so. I think we'll drop Payback for Head Smash. Heck, I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's not lunchtime quite yet. I didn't eat breakfast. I wish we could get Dragon Dance for Baxcalibur. That would be so nice. It's a dragon that doesn't learn Dragon Dance when leveling up. That's really just, like, messed up. You don't sell it, do you? You do, and it's super affordable, actually. That's crazy that in this economy you can afford to sell it for so cheap. How's business been the past couple of years? Not bad, that's good. I'm just impressed that, like, with how the economy has gone, that you've been able to keep your prices just so affordable. Like, I don't know if the business itself has taken a hit or if you're underpaying. Well, I guess you are an employee. Maybe you just, like, are underpaid and that's, like, cool, I guess. Like, how's that been for you? Do you feel like you're underpaid? Why do we have 2 different items that make the Pokemon move slower? What does Snowball do? Raise attack if hit by an Ice-type move? Or, like, worth a small amount of money, am I right, gamers? Dialga can learn Stealth Rock. Hold on. I do think we give Dialga Stealth Rock. I think there's some real merit to Dialga just filling the hole in my heart that the shiny Metagross left, to be honest with you. Earth Power is 90 base power, actually. I was mixing up Rock Power, Gem, and Earth Power. I didn't realize Earth Power was even higher. That's kind of legitty, as they say. Should check and make sure Ribombee can't learn Earthquake. It can't. I hope that helps. Can I ride Dialga? Oh my god. It's kind of ultra slow for a second, then it picks up. I forgot what I was doing. I got distracted. I didn't think I was in the cell menu. I forgot what I was playing. Right, it was Dragon Dance. Oh no, there's something else I want there too. Heck, I shouldn't have spent so much. Drain Punch is only 3,000 because it's a one-time use. I really want... Scrafty's alive, right? Scrafty's gotta be alive. There's no way Scrafty died in that scuffle. There's no chance. Scrafty's alive. I don't even have to check. I have full faith. Okay, cool. Scrafty is alive. Getting another 3k is gonna be tough. The berries are worth like nothing. Cherish balls are expensive, that's something. Dust balls are also really expensive. I didn't know Pokeballs were so, like, lucrative in this day and age. Cause like, I could see some merit in running like some buffing move on Scrafty, just like something, like bulk up. Swords Dance would be ideal, but I think it's a little late for me to be getting Swords Dance, unfortunately. But Drain Punch on Scrafty, it's like 80 base power or something, dude. It's like really high. I think it's just better than Brick Break in most situations, right? 75, 75. Granted, that does hit through, or destroy barriers and stuff and hit through them, and I think it hits through Protect as well. But if Scrafty gets a kill and starts Drain Punching, it's basically unkillable if it outspeeds. Wow. Scrafty can learn Dragon Dance. That actually has me feeling something that I haven't felt in pretty much since high school, which is remarkable. What do you want to drop? Probably Crunch, I would think. I hate when I spend this much time doing something because I always feel like I'm about to die immediately. The fact that Dialga can't learn Dragon Dance is crazy. I bet Dialga could get down. Like, I know you probably don't want to hear it, but I think Dialga could really get down. I almost want to lead with Excalibur. I have no idea what type it is. So we did Psychic and we did Ghost so far. I feel like there's always a dragon one, so it's not a terrible idea to assume they'd have a dragon. Dialga has Stealth Rock, which is nice to set up and do. I'm gonna actually leave with Excalibur. That might be like the demise of me. I'm being honest with you. We don't get a say in it. We just have to go in now. There's no heals, no nothing. Dialga's way bulkier though, and if it's like ice or something, let's just do it because Stealth Rock is just so worth it. I'm gonna ride it on Dialga. I can't ride it on Dialga. That's actually disgusting that would happen like that. Rock? Grimsley. This is Fairy, I think, right? No. Fairy wasn't in black and white. What are you? Poison? Dark? Dark. Dark or poison. Unfortunate Intimidate, but I don't actually care. This is the Toxic Spikes experience. That's what we're going to be dealing with. We are neutral on fire. That's something. Aura Sphere can't miss. I think that's its appeal, right? Oh, we gotta go Earth Power. It's more damage and it can special defense down. I don't know if we're gonna KO. I can't believe we killed Overcool, to be honest with you. That actually surprised me. I felt like Dialga was not doing much damage before. I figured we just had bulk. Lucky crit. Dark Dragon. Oh, Aura Sphere. That shouldn't be too bad, right? It did hurt. What does Dialga have? A Citrus Berry? What did I give it? We can't Aura Sphere this one. We do have a Citrus Berry. I hate being at this health, though. This health is like... I know we're not that low, but I still feel like we could get crunked at any time. I don't want to get crunked. There goes the Citrus Berry right when we would have eaten it, haha. Oh no. I would not have gone into this not at full health if I had known. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. It might Dark Void, and if it Dark Voids, then Aura Sphere was the right choice. It might do something else too, though. Dark Pulse, okay. Appreciate the sip Iridium, and I'll drink to that while the Aura Sphere goes off. You also stay hydrated, please. Hopefully we don't get crit. Oh my god. We flinched, which is fine. You have 2 legendaries! Please! What's the read? Dark Grass, I want to say? Why do you have 2 legendaries? Okay, we will fall for the taunt. Oh no. Daddy's setting up. It has the Fighting Berry. Jungle Healing did nothing? Dude, Jungle Healing doesn't even do anything for the rivals or the AIs. It's such a bad move. What is Jungle Healing? I tried to use it too and it just did nothing. It did nothing for them either. What is Zarude Sandstorm? I need to know. The world needs to know what Zarude Sandstorm is. You think I can escape rope the final touch? Do we Dark Deal here? There's no way Dark Dealing's a good idea. So we do have a heal at the end of this route if we want one. Again, I think we're just gonna avoid things. Dark Deal is so tempting. I think I'm gonna do it. It could be like devastating, but I'm just so tempted by it. I'm doing it. I can't be stopped. What do we have? Stab and damages up is quite nice. 15% chance to flinch on friendly moves. Ball effectiveness? Nah, I'm missing with that. Oh no. Okay, that's actually fine. That does suck. A 1 in 5 chance to survive that sucks. However, we're currently in a state where we set up Stealth Rock. That is like a really brutal curse. Oh no. It'll be fine. Oh, look at how nice our thing's looking though. That ain't bad. Stealth Rock does mostly fix that, which is nice. We just have to make sure we set it up every time. I think the play is just to grab more full restores, really. I don't want to run out. I don't know if we're going to get any on future floors. That's what we need to think about. They're expensive. I thought they were less than that. I thought they were only 1,400. I don't know why I thought they were so cheap. Vending machine. Can I have a Master Ball? Fresh water? It's kind of like Master Ball if you mix the letters around. Like a man, a plan, a canal, or whatever. You feel me? Panama Canal appreciators. Oh, we have to fight a Pokemon. I forgot. We haven't fought a Pokemon yet. The Durant. We should be able to crunch it. Anyone else just feel their heart get like someone just reached into their chest and squeezed it, or is that just me? The AI cheats in this game, and no one can convince me of otherwise. No one can convince me of otherwise that the AI doesn't cheat in this. Unbelievable cheating. Wow. That's crazy. There was no earthly reason. With my Dialga was at like half health. It would not have logically done that. Wow, that is actually incredible. Never question that. They absolutely read your swap 100% of the time. I was gonna say you sent out a fairy against a steel. It just used a fighting move. We would have been fine. Implying that I misplayed because the AI read the type I was switching into is crazy town. Like, logically, it would have used superpower again. If I stayed out, it would have just killed Dialga. I don't know what to tell ya. Is this a fighting type? Because if so, then that's nice. That is kind of horrible for us. It certainly is. Hey, it's Crafty. I want to set up Stealth Rock, but I would rather Aura Sphere to try to one-hit Scrafty. So glad we lost our Fairy type right there. That would have been pretty rough if we kept it for this fight. It's probably gonna close combat. Logically, it should close combat. We really don't have anything that can tank a close combat. Fighting is like the worst gym to see here. Yikes. A certified Yamero moment. Guess I'll heal up Dialga. Maybe it'll go for something else like a Paralyze. You think Seviper can? It might not even close combat. It'll probably do like Earthquake when I switch to Seviper, realistically. I'll try it. It could be Earthquake on Dialga too, it's true. Ooh, my goodness. That's exactly half our health. That's actually so deranged. I don't think Palma can learn Earthquake for the record. That's so unlucky! Please! Let me out! I didn't know that that move made it not electric forever. That's good to know. Rage Fist is not that bad right now. I don't know if we have speed. We could try to bite for a flinch. I think we flamethrower for a burn. We're stuck with Gunk Shot. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Forgot we were choice specs. We die in one hit now. Okay, I don't know why that one hit us. Because it didn't crit, and it did way less than half before, so I don't know why one bulk up would have done that. Let me think. Annihilate's typing is one of those incredible ones. Excalibur's wicked slow, so it's probably going to get one hit by some fighting move. think Scrafty's also on the slower side. Actually, no, Scrafty's like decently... Okay, no, apparently Baxcalibur is much quicker than Scrafty. Do I heal Baxcalibur is the question. Or, not Baxcalibur, Deoxys. I think I just go for a kill. I think we might get outsped, though. We need a crit and a 5-hit, I think. Excalibur, my beloved, holy! That Tauros is about to heckin' one-hit the crap out of us. Maybe we crit the Earthquake. We would really need a crit because we're one down and they're one up. Good night, sweet prince. Tauros was like a very, very solid pick and do. Dialga or Scrafty? It's fighting fire. I mean, Scrafty doesn't have anything favorable on it. If it kept the normal type of Tauros, we'd be a lot better off. I guess Dialga. We do outspeed. Okay, cool. Dialga's surprisingly quick. I didn't notice our speed was quite high. God, intimidates. Like, it's not affecting me right now, but it just gives me anxiety. Flash Cannon gets plus 50 because it's stab, right? Gets the extra for the stab, so it should be our best shot. Unfortunately, did not kill. And a crit. That is unpacked GG with the crit, I think. Very unlucky. So it goes. Maybe we can hold with Crafty. I'd be surprised, but it might be possible. If we can KO here, we should get a Moxie pop-up. And we'll ask Crafty solo whatever the final champion is. A shiny Conkeldurr to flex on me at the end. If it outspeeds us, maybe we can survive with Drain Punch. Oh, here we go. The only issue is that I'm I'm weak to it and you're not. Hold on. Maybe it's not over yet. We can't let it remember that it knows anything but Mach Punch. It needs to see a kill and it needs to use Mach Punch and not Drain Punch. Wait, we outspeed, don't we? We definitely outsped before. I don't remember how much our Drain Punch did. I feel like it was about a third. Once it's below a third, I'm going to try and go for it, because I don't know how much PP Mach Punch has, but I don't think it's that many. We don't want him to run out. Brutal crit there. Oh my goodness, me oh my. It has 20 PP. We should be able to kill this. I'm gonna just keep crunching. Haha. You're freaking me out with your crits. Wait, Mach Punch is gonna actually outspeed us. What am I thinking? There's no way I can attack this. That would be super dumb. I just need to keep chugging. Are we gonna have barely too few or barely enough? Oh my god, please! I just don't know why people say this game is difficult. It doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't get it. I don't compute. I'm an elite master currently. Yikes if you don't have that done. That's actually very embarrassing for you. Yikes. Oh my god, a computer! A computer and a heal stop. That's a full rest stop there. Okay, so if possible, we want to catch this. It might not be. But at the full rest stop, we can take a full heal. Deck is a computer. You get back Pokemon that you've lost on the run. Or that you've released previously. So we have Baxcalibur, Seviper. I am taking the Alga back. If Metagross was here... No, please. No, please. Okay, that's real rude. At least it's this far in, I guess. Alright, so now we got one last shop. We can go here. We can level up the cap. Hear me out. Alright, let's quick powwow. Alright, chat, listen. Things aren't great right now. Okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I don't even know who the champion's gonna be. Probably Iris, if I were to guess. Probably has like 4 legendaries, maybe an Ultra Beast. I don't know why she would have one. She probably does, but listen. What if we win? Think about that. What if we just win instead of losing? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? We're not boned. We're not boned. Everything's okay. We're fine. Look, this is no different than anything else. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in there and I'm going to use the escape rope and we're going to see if it works and see what it does. And that'll be great, right? Can't really afford much, unfortunately. I think I'm going to just buy a few more full restores because that worked out pretty well for me last time, if I'm being 420 candid with you. However, when I say a few more, I mean probably only 2. Okay, no, we can get 3 of them. Look and see, look, it's fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. Everything's fine. We take Pokemon from the daycare. If I hadn't already used them, yeah, absolutely we could. Here's some use case for it. Oh my god, there are Pokemon in the daycare. There are Pokemon in the daycare! I can't believe it! Unbelievable! I forgot I stuck these 2 in here at the start when I swapped. I can refight, it's no issue. They're Pokemon in the daycare because I had stuck Volcarona and Baxcalibur in there. I guess it's the pre-evolution. And when I went to grab them, I swapped these Pokemon in. Kavaraji, you can learn Heavy Slam so hard, you have no idea. Why would you put a Pokemon into it? Because at the time that I got there, my party was full. I had 6 Pokemon. So I could either release them or put them in. So I happened to put them. We did already level up. I thought we could do it twice. Okay, that's fine. 95 is fine. The run is probably not alive, but I do like their optimism. I don't know if Medicham and Kaparaja is what we needed to survive, but maybe it was. If it is, that's cool. But yeah, I had 6 Pokemon at the time. I had to take out 2, so I put in 2 at the same time. Why are you Volcarona and Octorox in the first place? So the way the daycare works is when you have it built in the hub, you put Pokemon in there and you can smuggle them into runs, basically. Yeah. So like once you put them in there, you can take them out anytime you see a daycare in a run. And like even if you take them out, they don't get removed from it in the hub or anything. They're just basically a resource you can use every run. It is weird. It took me a little bit to understand, so it's certainly like different. Wow, Medicham learns very few special attacks, let me tell ya. But it does know Calm Mind. And Psybeam, I guess we're not doing Calm Mind. Yeah, I'll do Acupressure. I'm feeling good about Acupressure. Axe Kick is like high jump kick. Weird. Heck yeah, at this point, like, if this Pokemon dies, then who cares? I mean, maybe that's a little too blunt, but, like, if it's gonna go out and, like, take someone out with it, then it's a win. I would teach every Pokemon I had Destiny Bond if I had to. I would do anything to win. If the move has, like, recoil damage, I don't care. Superpower, can't wait to use it. Super excited about it. Everyone is expendable. Thank you for enlisting. You may die for your country today, but you should be proud dying for your country. I will witness you. Remember that. I must put on Roar of Time. I don't know if I'm brave enough for Roar of Time. Having one turn, I mean, if we have Roar of Time and it's not, we actually don't have any dragon moves, huh? Well, the dragon's not really super effective against Munch. But if I have Roar of Time, not only are we giving up one of these three, which are really solid moves, but I don't know. You can get Dragon Breath too, but it's so low. That's kind of a villainous thing to say. Yeah. I'd give it Play Rough to have a fairy move. What do I need a fairy move for, out of curiosity? Dragon types? Or, yeah, I guess dragon types? I don't know, like... I guess I can. Could also teach it Earthquake, but you're not asking for that for some reason. Ludicolo learns 2 moves. That's crazy. You know, Ice Beam, that's actually a cool set of moves. Dark, Fighting, and Dragon, all things you personally struggle with. You're the one that tells me to bring in a Rock Dark type literally every run. Ooh, Copper Roger can set up Stealth Rock for us? I like that. In that case, I will grab Roar of Time on Dialga. Maybe in a Hyper Clutch situation, it could be big for us. I just didn't want to give up Stealth Rock on anyone. Check and see if Ludicolo can learn Earthquake. Unfortunately, no Earthquake today. I'm sorry to say. Why would Ludicolo learn Earthquake? I guess because it's kind of thick and it dances around a little bit. I can see it, actually. I'm sorry for doubting you two for a little bit. That was my bad. Look at this thing. Look at how it's shaped. Not this thing. This thing's built like a moving truck. This thing's built like FedEx. Aww. Yikes. I don't want to move forward because I'm living in a time now where like there's like optimistic music and I'm hopeful for success. Like things still like feel okay. And they're not, they might not. They might feel great in a little bit too. Oh, held items, held items, held items. How are we doing on citrus berries? Although maybe we shouldn't just do citrus berries across the board. They are like super useful for potentially staying alive. Maybe I'll give a Shuka Berry to Caparaja. Dialga ain't got no berries either. What is Dialga weak to? I guess Fighting? Do we have a Fighting Berry? Dialga's also weak to ground. We don't. Dialga's not weak to Fairy. Heck, you can have a Citrus Berry. I can see merit in him. Ludicolo's defensive typings are disgusting. Medichamp's probably dead if it gets hit by a dark move, so I'll give it the dark one. Actually, wait, no. Fighting resist dark. Medicham have any enemies? I mean, weaknesses? I guess Fairy. Look, if Rabami might be able to learn Earthquake, Ludicolo certainly can. I don't even think you're wrong there. I think that that's a fairly base take. What if we just quick save here and then keep trying? No, we can't do that. We need to just go be brave. Yeah, but what if we save state? No, we can't do that. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Is it Iris? It's not Iris, it's Alder. Okay, I thought it'd be Iris. I think Alder is black and white 1 and Iris is 2. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Either way, I'm proud of making it this far. Wow, I was not prepared for a fighting move, actually. That sucks. What do I do? I couldn't set up Stealth Rock, which is a real problem. Scrafty did not get plus attack. It's down defense and special defense. I'm willing to bet... Actually, they don't have EV, so we probably outspeed them. We have a Focus Sash too. We have to get lucky here. I guess not unlucky. We got unlucky. GG. The Endure Curse and the Crit Curse screwed us over so hard this run. That sucks so much. We would have been fine. We would have gotten the Moxie. We would have been good. Everyone would have been happy and it would have been fine. So unlucky. I know it's not over yet, but man, if we'd gotten that, we would have been in such good shape. No, without Stealth Rock, we're gonna have to deal with a chance of that on every Pokemon. God's strongest Pokemon. Superpower can miss? Sorry, that just kind of shocked me that that's how that went down. Durant is so strong. I thought it had like Truant and was kind of like Buns. I didn't realize it was actually kind of crazy. Alright, Yaga, good luck, good luck. Hey, maybe they got a bunch of things that are weak to Dragon. That's weak to Steel. That's something. Does every Pokemon in the entire game know close combat or superpower? Like, my god, running Steel is so hard. Speaking of running Steel, this probably also knows close combat because a lot of the birds can learn it. I feel like this one might not be able to, but it almost certainly can. It's bulking up. The Bulk Master itself. You know what? I'm actually down for that, weirdly. I'm not super down for it like I thought I was, actually. This is so scary. I thought I'd have X special attacks, but I don't have any. It's gonna one-shot with that dark move? Uh-oh. Oh, no, I know the one you're talking about. It Brave Birded, okay. You know, I was just thinking we could still die to a crit right now, so I sure hope that doesn't happen. We got so ungodly unlucky so many times in the latter half of that run. I don't even think I played bad. I think I played extremely good. I think we just got extremely unlucky across the board. Yeah, Brave Bird is not what I would have expected either. New pro strat is that steel types are ultra ass and they're not really worth investing in. See, the issue is I can't fill up the daycare because we don't get any points. I guess we have some now. The daycare is like already as big as it can get. Like I can't improve it anymore. PC wandering Pokemon, what does that mean? Build part 40 is kind of nice. The meta progression gets like ultra stale if you just can't win a run. I should have tried to use the escape rope. Now, have any of my shinies shown up here? Also, if we had gotten the stealth rock down, we would have been almost certainly fine, which is really unlucky. I think 4 of the 6 Pokemon that we saw, or 3 of the 6 Pokemon, all had extremely strong fighting moves, which means we were just cooked from start to finish. It might have been winnable, but it certainly wasn't like a comfortable win. Very sad we didn't get the shiny Alcremie that we caught in that run. I don't know why this area seems to be bugged out now. I wish I knew the logic behind it. Okay, never mind. The shiny Larvitar is here. This wasn't here before, so I guess there's a rotation or something, maybe? Weird. Steel types did not just get me to the Champion of the Elite Four, let me tell you. As much as I'd like to say it, like everything, like if you run a steel type that's weak to fighting, so like anything but Metagross basically, I'm sure there's other ones as well. Actually, is Metagross also weak? Cause Psychic resists fighting or no? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's what I wanted, everything to minimize. Thank you, Windows. That's so cool of you to do. Sweet. There we go. Metagross, Pokemon. It's just everything knows it. It's like a very common competitive move. It is normal by fighting. It's just like, in a world where everything knows close combat, Steel is just so bad. I think I would have, no, actually no, our whole team kind of sucked to it, right? Once we lost Volcarona, Baxcalibur dies to fighting, Scrafty dies to fighting, Metagross is neutral to it, Dialga dies to it, Copperajah dies to it. Literally fighting just shut down everything. It like wasn't even a question, basically. Jirachi isn't weak to fighting. If we had gotten Jirachi, things would have been different. But in a world where everything knows a fairy move and the Steel's necessity, I don't think everything knows a fairy move, though. I think everything knows a fighting move. Maybe you're right. I'm willing to concede that you could totally be right on this, but at least in my experience with this, everything knew a fighting move. And the last Elite Four member was fighting. I think that if we had a fairy type, we probably would have just won. If, like, maybe a strong one. I was gonna say maybe if Rabombi survived, but Rabombi also getting steel-headed was, like, ultra cheaty of the game. I'm sure it was like, oh, I see that there's a kill here, so I'll use something that could kill. We got a lot of space bucks, actually. It's quite nice. But it is super frustrating. There's no new areas to build, so we can at least get some nice meta progression upgrades. Now, what do we want to look at? Daycare slots lets us carry another Pokemon. I think that's probably the play. It seems like one of the strongest ones. I wonder how strong Daycare Phone is. Because if Daycare Phone does what I think it is, it lets us skip an entire area, which is incredibly broken. Because it says in and out of adventures, right? If I could swap Pokemon, like, as we go through floors, that is, like, almost certainly the strongest upgrade in the entire game. Like, there's almost no question about how overpowered it is. I think I'll unlock that to start. It might not be that OP, but I think it is. It feels OP. They turn fairy moves into fighting moves if you have a steel type and vice versa. Obviously, I would actually almost believe that. I would not doubt that at times. Yeah, because if you can chase the dudes in town here on adventure. See, that's also like crazy. Because if that's what that means, you could just like fill up Pokemon as they die. Either way, it feels like it's an incredibly strong upgrade. So I'm certainly gonna try to take advantage of it. Where is it? Perhaps. I am happy with that run, but it is frustrating that we just got... I mean, it makes sense. Superpower and whatever the other one is are both very, very strong moves, so I'm not like super surprised by it or anything. It's just unfortunate. Sometimes you just have to say you're fine when you're not fine, you know? Basically what I'm saying is I want to get a Hisui and Zorua and nothing else. And I can't do that because this game hates fun. But that was a heck of a run. We have hella citrus berries now, which is nice. I'd like to just have like full citrus berries. They are so good. I will say the meta progression in this game certainly makes it easier. I wish you could have more Pokemon in your party when you go in, because like obviously now our Metagross is like 84. And can learn more moves, I guess, but like we don't really change Metagross's moves for basically the entire run. Maybe that's a skishu on my part though. Metagross can deal with fighting types, but it's just like most of the Pokemon that use fighting moves that aren't fighting. No, I guess the ones that they had were. We didn't even get to see what legendaries they had, which were almost certainly going to be a real problem. Oh right, I don't have the berry right now. So now that we did this, we can start going for Palkia, who I think would be a very fun Pokemon to run. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, is I'm going to keep doing runs, try to get the berries. Maybe I'll upgrade berries so that we can get Palkia. Let me verify that it recorded Dialga. I'm sure it did. It did record the Dialga. I'd like to get the Palkia, because if we could start with Palkia, I would feel a lot better. Its typing is just so good, I feel. Also, I'm just a Palks fan. You got me. I kind of think Dialga, at least when I was younger, I used to think Dialga was a lot better. It's cooler, but as I grew, I grew an appreciation for Palkia. Turns out time is cool, but if you can just control space, you're even cooler or something. Hello, Han. So we have 37k. I need to pay to unlock this feature. It's 25k to unlock a thing I just spent things on? That's actually crunked out of its mind. I'm surprised. I thought it would be not like that. Yeah, you'd think it would just be like you kind of get it at that point. I don't really need more bank space. I would like a free ball though. Where the heck is the daycare? It's not, I mean, it's a lot of cash money. That's not cash money for me. Where the heck is the daycare? Is it all the way to the right? I think it's all the way to the right. I'm gonna check though. Whoops. You can verify I haven't changed the difficulty. It's all the way to the right and then down. It's still on average for the record. I mean, obviously, because if I changed the difficulty, my Pokemon would have been like resisting dying and stuff, which would have been pretty cash money. I sure hope I don't start saying cash money all the time. That'd be really unfortunate for me. I built this whole like personal hub area so that I could change my appearance with the expectation that I could do something with that. Oh, wait, what? Dear Miko, please accept this Poke Gear. You can use to remotely make requests with the daycare whilst you're on adventures. Oh, you know what? I think I know what this actually is. Oh, no, you can do it. Okay, I thought it was going to be for breeding eggs and stuff. Alright, that's
that's got some cash money to it. I'll give you that. There is some genuine cash money available with the ability to do that anywhere. That means we can skip specific nodes now. That is quite strong. I don't know what the point of the 25k investment is then. That's a Viper was kind of cash money too. It did great. The Pokemon I got were extremely good. I just misplayed a few times. It was certainly winnable for the record. I know for a fact it was winnable. And I just misplayed. But it's better to not think about stuff like that because then I'll start feeling bad. Why would I want to call Pokemon from the daycare for 25k? What does that mean? Do I still have that? Let me open up that page that I had open. The Emerald Rogue Guide. Now, getting eggs is a good idea too. If we get eggs, I'm willing to bet we can start breeding better stats and stuff. Berry fields will also help us with IVs, right? Because we can make the... Do Pokeblocks do IVs? I don't know. Okay, so it says that if you caught a good Pokemon and you want to make sure that you don't lose it, you need to use the rest option on the menu or retire early, because that will make your dex update immediately. It's an interesting thought. I didn't realize it would only update when the run ends, but I guess it makes sense. Just trying to read through some of the stuff. Imagine we get rare candies here somehow. That would be crunchy. I would get floppy with that real hard if that happened. Sad that we didn't use the escape rope. That's definitely like my big regretty spaghetti. Those Pokeblocks are also kind of useless. I wonder if we can sell them. We just have a bunch of build parts too. Too busy to say, so good luck, have fun. Got good recruitment. I'll check it out in a sec, hon. Thanks for stopping in. You can use data from the Pokedex to find Pokemon eggs. This is interesting. I don't really know how this would work. We could theoretically get like a perfect stat Metagross at one point though, or any other Pokemon we want to use. I think upgrading the berry field is also a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Especially considering that this is our primary way of getting... What is daycare XP? Wait, I didn't see that. Pokemon, or daycare Pokemon gain 25% of the levels the partner does. That's something I really wanted. 25% is fine. 50% could be nice. Maybe we just go over the 50%. Pokemon breeder's tempting. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do Pokemon Breeder in general stock. That sounds good to me. General stock's probably a little mundane, but if we can start buying full restores and stuff, that'll be nice too. What do we got? Cool, we sell max potions now. We sell max potions, that's nice. Hypers too. I don't know if I want to spend much currency right now. I really wonder what that upgrade is at the park, though. So strange that it just seems to give us something we already have. Yeah, because this place. Oh, right, this is the multiplayer area. Forgot. We need to go to our berry fields and plant more berries. I don't want to buy more berries because they're heckin' expensive, but we should have more plots now. Well, yeah, one more. I thought we got 2 more from that. That's fine, no big deal. Now let's think, what do we want to grow here? Citruses are useful. I think what I'll do instead is start working on another legendary Pokemon in the meantime. Which one do we want to grab is the question, because I'm slowly working on Palkia. I feel like Darkrai didn't really serve me well. I feel like Dialga and Palkia are the most fun ones that I had. I'll go for Dialga then. Did it say it's typing there? I didn't even see. I think I had to look it up before, actually. It certainly didn't say it. Right. Dialga Pokemon. I know it's typing, but they said that it's traditionally the first typing that matters, which is why I'm doing a water Pokeblock. Sorry, so it's going to be Steel. I was going to say heck you, Aerodactyl, but Aerodactyl literally didn't do anything wrong, so I don't know why I would be so rude. Maybe we'll just grab a few different types of these to pregame them. We got a crap load of Gen 4 stuff though, huh? Alright, let's see. I would like... Did I go past Steel? No, I didn't. I can spell. I know how letters work. Babiri and Maghost. Magasta. Babiri, Magasta. Okay, Chesto berries work for it too, for Psychic. There's just some like free ones. That's fascinating that Psychic's so easy to get. It was like Babiri and Magavo or something. I already forgot. Magast, probably. That's probably the one. They're expensive, so we're only going to buy one and then we'll just grow them over runs. There is a point in which we'll just have like a Dialga and a Palkia that we'll be able to bring into a run, which will certainly make the run a lot easier. And the Magast berry is down there. I'm gonna plant a bunch of Chestos now that we know that that counts too, because we can grab like Cresselia or something right now if we wanted to. I think berry field upgrades are very prim because of that. We have only one left, so we can't do anything else, but we are getting some passive experience from the daycare, and I think we unlocked access to doing eggs as well. We got a lot of unlocks today. This is the bank. Oh, I forgot about the bank. We should invest in the bank, actually. Because it gives you money when you start a run. I've been meaning to buy one of these. I think I'll start with a large coin case. It's expensive, I know, but this is 10k every run at the very start, which is, like, nice to have. Cool. That'll give us a little bit more edge when we get in earlier. And, like, it's all meta progression stuff. The game's well made. I'm just salty because I suck. It looks like we do have someone here for eggs now. Does acquire a Pokemon for you while you're out adventuring. Which Pokemon would I like an egg for? I don't know. That's a good question. I could look for Metagross eggs to see if we can get one with better IVs, but it's probably not. Huh? Can you find me an egg for a Regirock? Guess this is the way we can passively shiny hunt for something. I don't really know the rates or anything from eggs. I don't know the benefit of this. I grabbed this expecting it'd be a good idea. Sure, give me a Dratini. I don't know why. I assume we just get an egg every time. Maybe if we get one with particularly good stats, this could be a good way to passively get a Pokemon. I don't really know. I like that it changes seasons every time we come through here. Keeps the Pokemon on their toes. Wish I could eat the Pokeblocks. What time is it? Heck, I'm already a little bit late. We got close. No one can take that away from me. From us, I guess. But, damn. Still stings either way. Wish we won. Anyway, I'm wrapping up now. I'm gonna go do lunch and stuff. I might stream again after lunch, depending. Toss up, though, because there's other stuff I might want to do. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had a nice time. I did. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye for now.